Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back. Tonight, well, it's a nighttime video. We're going to go and storm the Paphos Skywalk, and we'd like you to come with it. Hopefully, we're going to make a nice little video. Hopefully, there'll be just enough light. But before we go, I want to introduce you to the most beautiful woman in the world, and of course, her name is Miss Ochin. Recevia Labu.
Hello, everybody. How nice to see you again. And again.
And again. So stick with us. We're going to go that away. It's going to be a little bit dark over here, but hopefully as we come round the other side, if you stick with us, we are going to start our ascent up the Paphos Skywalk, and Ochin Recevia Booth is going to lead the way, and hopefully there will be that little bit of light glistening across the steel structure, and you're going to get a great view as we walk across the top of the Paphos skyline, and it'll be lit up and you're going to get a great view indeed. Here we go. Go on, Receive the Booth. Let's follow the rear end as tradition goes. You can just about make it out, and slowly but surely it's going to light up. Here we go. So this is the start and the correct way to walk the Paphos Skywalk. Stick with us, because it gets better and better as we get round the next corner. You can see there's a little bit of light coming, and of course you can see all the lights across the Paphos skyline, and it's going to light up the rear end of Ochin Recevia Booth.
That should be lit as well.
You do ponder why they haven't lit that part, yes.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you later.
They just forgot to put the bulbs in by the looks of it. So stick with us as we walk the evening time walk across the Paphos Skywalk. Slowly now we're climbing up, and there's lights down there lighting all that up. That's where we just come from, the darkness. That's out to the beach, and that's Ochin Recevia Booth. Slowly but surely it's going to get lighter and lighter, so please stick with us. This is a steel structure that's been constructed to allow us to walk over the main road that links the Paphos Mall down to the Paphos Harbour and Promenade area, and it's quite a pleasant place to come day or night, because as we climb there's ever such a slight breeze coming up.
I think it's more and more cooler.
It is, yep. And if you're wondering what time of year it is, by the way, it is the middle of November. Yep, you heard me correctly, the middle of November. Just want to show you the arm. That would be a short sleeve t-shirt, that's for sure. Here we go. Slowly but surely it is lighting up now, and slowly but surely you're seeing the Paphos skyline getting lit up by all the villas, houses, hotels, restaurants and shops. Recevia Booth is off for a bit of a sprint. There we are. So we're getting a bit of health and fitness going on. So stick with us. Here we go. We're now starting to cross over the main road, so we'll just pause in a second and show you the view back down towards the Paphos Harbour area. Here we go. That's the main road back down, and as you see, it's on quite a busy evening, which means that just over there is the King's Avenue Mall. So now we are walking over the main road. We've got the Roman Hotel to the left, King's Avenue Mall in front of us. If you take a left there, you would go along King's Avenue. If you go straight over, you can see the red letters, blue letters, which actually read Alpha Mega, and that's the road that would take you up into the old town. And that's Recevia Booth's rear end.
You see what's going on here? I just noticed somebody have smoked a cigarette and then they throw the end of it under that. But the problem is, it's not going to be clean, none of the ways. I don't know.
Right, I understand what she's saying now. There's like a steel mesh structure on the floor with some gravel, and of course as people drop litter, it wiggles and waggles its way through. Unfortunately, it's going to look a little bit scruffy. Someone hasn't thought about this that well.
Somebody made a happy birthday, by the way. You've seen those?
Yeah, I see it now, yeah. You can see someone's been along with some petals, and they've had a bit of a happy birthday or some kind of celebration perhaps, and again all that has dropped through. Well, hopefully they'll pay someone to come and lift all these up and clean it. That is the archaeological site over there. And you can see they've got lights shining up against the rocks. That's out towards downtown Paphos over there. And we're going to come round. There's Oching Gracevia booth. And of course that now is up into the main part of mid-Paphos and all the way up to Paphos. That is the Paphos Mall. And this is the Paphos Mall roundabout. Gracevia booth, lead the way.
And if you can see, when it's lit up, you can see how it goes over that rock.
You can just about make it glistening, yes. And it looks an awful lot lighter on camera from here, but as you actually walk up, you understand it's light enough for you to walk. So I'll follow you.
Light.
Off you go, Gracevia booth. So again, it's quite a pleasant thing to come and walk along in the evening, and you get to see a totally different perspective of Paphos. And you get to watch all the hustle and bustle and hear all the hustle and bustle, and you can stop and gaze out onto the monuments or across out towards the Paphos Mall area.
To be honest, it's a little bit scary because as you see there, so this is a couple of
They're the supports.
metal supports
Yeah.
from one side.
What she's showing you is in the very distance, if you look, you can see some columns that crisscross and support the structure. Obviously they're all the way around. But this is quite a pleasant walk. There's a young family coming up behind us now. So people are starting to understand you can walk it in the daytime and you can walk it in the evening time. And the views that you're going to get are the same view, but in a totally different perspective. And when all the rocks are lit up, it looks that little bit different. There we go. And there's the rear end of Oching Gracevia booth. Let's just go and catch her up. And when we get to the top, we're going to turn around and we're going to walk back down. So you're going to get some even better views, because obviously you'll be looking out towards the midtown Paphos, the old town of Paphos, and the downtown Paphos Mall.
And this way is very nice and beautiful. I'm sure that the camera can transfer, but there is a little bit more darker, but it's beautiful.
Yes, it is. So we've got to the end. We're now going to turn back because from here the views are that little bit better. Gracevia booth, you lead the way, and as I say, there's a young family coming up, so it's becoming a family event, this thing. More and more people are understanding what it is. Initially I think it's some kind of metal structure that goes nowhere, but it actually takes you to the heights above Paphos, and you get a truly spectacular view as Paphos lights up for the night. Have a look at that. So this is the Midtown Road, as we call it, that links downtown Paphos roundabout to the Paphos Mall roundabout, which takes you out along Tomb of the Kings Avenue, and eventually that will take you all the way to Paya and Coral Bay. That's the road that you're looking at if you're wondering where the road comes from and where the road goes to. Now I think the Paphos skyline at night looks absolutely beautiful. We've got a mix of glistening lights, and you've got bars and restaurants with different coloured lights, and of course as we get closer and closer to the Paphos Mall, I think it's quite a spectacle when you come past it at night. I think it's a truly exceptionally attractive building. Have a look at that. Looks like a hotel or something like that. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and I think this pathway looks that little bit better on the way down, Gracevia booth.
I know.
There she is. It's as if the wind gives it that bit of extra light.
And the Kings Avenue Mall is now busy with different Christmas toys and presents and different lovely clothes, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no. Hey, Jeremy and Simon, where are you? You've gone awfully quiet. I've got a feeling that you're either here or you're on a big bird, because Oching Gracevia booth wants your wallet.
No, they went to Tipmandu.
Tipmandu, there we go, right. Remember, we're a family channel. So, where are we? Kings Avenue Mall. Well, it's the first three letters, but forget that. Right, that's Kings Avenue Mall over there. So that means that's the Kings Avenue Mall roundabout. If you go up that away, you come into Midtown Paphos in the Old Town. If you go that away, you're going to end up in Universal and eventually to the Cato Paphos Harbour roundabout. Going to take you down to the Olympic Lagoon. And if you go that away, you're going to go down Kings Avenue Road and you're going to end up in Clorica, Kisonaga, Peya, Coral Bay. And if you keep going, Sea Caves. If you keep going, St George. And if you keep going after that, you're going to need a boat. And we've lost Gracevia Booth.
And I'm really amazed of that rock.
The rock formation,
especially in between of them, there is some trees and bushes grown up, but it's so beautiful. The good artist could make a picture to die for. Okay.
Let's try and capture it because, of course, it does have some rather nice lights glistening and lighting them up. There we go. So again, the idea of tonight's video is to try and show you those little bits of Paphos at night. And I'm in a t-shirt, I'm a local. It's about 22 degrees. When we got out of the car, it was 22 degrees. And again, I'll say it again, we are in the middle of November. So if you're looking for someone to come for a holiday, well, Paphos could be that place for you. Tonight, well, the sky's a bit black. But normally, the sky is blue, the sea is blue. Watching Gracevia Booth is in blue.
I am sometimes blue, and all is missing is you. So get yourself on a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy because Cyprus is simply waiting just for you. Oh.
There we are. Be careful that you don't fall on your jumper watching Gracevia Booth. More and more families are coming up here at night because they are understanding that it's something quite unique, something quite special, and it could be something to create some great memories. That was a further family that's just come for a walk.
Have you seen me?
You nearly fell on your jumper, that's for sure. There we are. So we're now crossing over the road again, transcending across it. That is the road down to Paradise. There's a big bus taking people there and a bus in front of it because there is a temporary bus station there at the moment. So that road takes you back down to the harbour and the Cato Paphos Promenade. If we turn ourselves around, there's watching Gracevia Booth. The Roman Hotel is nesting somewhere over there. Kings Avenue Mall and the Kings Avenue Mall roundabout to give you some bearings. So if you come waltzing up, you're going to find this. Walk it, walk under it, abseil down it, whatever you choose to do. It's that time of night, and we'd like to say thank you for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe. Please come back for a little bit more of our madness, stupidity. Gracevia Booth.
Thank you very much again and again for watching. I personally enjoyed our evening walk, showing you different Paphos. Today is really Paphos is different, and I would like to tell you, please don't forget to come and see our madnesses. And we're loving you again and again. And many kisses. Bye bye.
Thanks for watching.